BalconyTV.
This is Balcony TV, New Orleans. Act like you know. I'm here with Brandon LaBeaux.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain.
Okay. What you doing for us today?
Well, I'm a poet, spoken word artist, and an author. So I'll be performing a very popular piece that I've been doing around the city and other places as well for a couple years now. So yeah.
You got it ready then, huh?
I do.
You got it ready. Let's do it.
Thank you. All right. This is just a poem. I am a bastard, but society may label me as an adolescent, another statistic born to a single mother that I know nothing of other than her last name and profession. I met the streets when I was 11. I started drinking by 12, and by 13 I was introduced to drugs, and by 14 and 15 I think I caught my first offense, and I've been in and out of the system since the streets practically raised me. The few chances the world gave me was tainted because I was often confronted by my background, burdened by past choices. My story would probably be a lot more attractive if I was a rapper, and that pretty much left me either stereotyped or voiceless. I don't believe in God anymore because, see, heaven to me seems pointless. Like I ran out of reasons to pray for and things to say. Like I knew I wasn't going to be saved or ordained by any Hail Marys, and my nature wasn't going to be reformed by our fathers, so now I don't even bother. Besides, it's not like I've ever met mines anyway. This is just a poem. I am a Muslim, a 13-year-old ward residing on Islamic soils. I wish to one day write America a love letter, but it's as if y'all only reply to terror threats better. I'm not sure if this is your way of overreacting or just how easily your government keeps you taxpayers distracted. I don't know exactly what your method of seeking peace is after finding my entire family's bodies blown to pieces thanks to your people. Now I understand why my people are so adamant about taking books out of our hands and replacing them with guns. I mean, you all can be that dumb and naive to believe that we're just a bunch of terrorists. Meanwhile, so blinding and accepting to how it's your black president that finds a way to resolve an internal issue by constantly bombing an outside nation with missiles that cost enough to fund the education of y'all's entire dying generation. This is just a poem. I am a valedictorian, a straight-A student who graduated stupid, and I have the plaques to prove it. I finished top 5 each time. I perfectly attended nothing but AP classes. I thought I'd be more proud of myself for receiving my master's, but I didn't think that even after walking across that stage, that to this day, I'd still be living to the same degree as a slave, making wages that's just a little over mediocre. I found out the hard way that America is a corporate joke that's sold to us by lies, attired in a suit and tie that laugh at keeping us just over broke. I have yet to solve the riddle of how or why each and everywhere I apply, I am told that I am either too inexperienced or too educated to qualify. This is just a poem. I am a single mother of 2. But only one seed was conceived. You see, I'm currently waiting for my baby to take his first step while I raise his father, as I hope and pray that they both will grow up one day. Okay, so now that I've gotten y'all's attention, I'd like to apologize. It's a shame we had to meet this way. It's unfortunate it took my imagination to paint you this portrait that portrays all of these poor traits, but how dare any of you think that this is just a poem when I just introduced you to the same people who are waiting for that change that Obama had promised. I mean, let's be honest, we are all roses dying in the blackness of a sweet lie that's preached to our bleeding ears, while bottles of self-pity are prescribed to the masses to eat away at the tragedies worn on the face of a humanity that's lusting for fathers and sympathy, while mothers are selling their bodies for commodity, while music, television, and technology bleeds out the sounds of the tears shed by our kids, while we think it's okay to get away with pouring liquor over our ignorance until that shit tastes like it makes sense. This is not just a poem. This is the day and age in which we live, where her spirit is measured by whichever systematic belief she chooses to follow, where his masculinity is defined by his melanin, which says that race and religion has a way of speaking much louder than common sense. This is not just a poem. This is just my way of saying it's not okay for us to place the blame for all of the problems that we face solely on society, but it's far less than likely that any self-responsibility will be taken up, because nowadays it's as if you black people are much better at mourning than you are at waking up. And that's a reality that we can't hide or run from, so the next time you fix it in your mind to be fascinated by such a fabricated love poem, just think about those of us who are still waiting for this world to become one. Yours truly.
They ain't got no clappers out here. Nobody felt some stuff? All right, so People that want to follow you, where can they find you at?
I have my website. I'm working on that. But as far as social networks, my Twitter is @_ Brandon L. That's _ BRANDON, the letter L. And my Instagram is 2 _ Brandon L BRANDON. I'm on SoundCloud.com. Brandon LaBeaux, my name. And yeah, that's.
I like the underscore thing. Top of the list.
Yeah.
Well, man, you got some upcoming things coming out, projects?
Well, I mean, every Thursday, if anybody's interested in following the spoken word scene in New Orleans, every Thursday there is an open mic at Juju Bag Cafe right off of Franklin Avenue, right across the street from Milne Boy's home. I think the address is 5363 Franklin Avenue. That's every Thursday. Show doors open at 7. Shows start at 8. Come out. It's an open mic, any genre. Just see you there.
That's cool. You should see him there. Well, this is Balcony TV New Orleans here. Brandon LaBeaux. And this is brought to you by Seidist, Metro Dog Media, and your friends up on the rooftop.
BalconyTV.